is an antiquated approach. I'm saying we've invested in detectives.
Mr. Mayor, are you hearing what I'm saying? I'm agreeing with you that all of these other social programs are extraordinarily important. I just need a yes or a no, and then this will be the last time I ask. If you get all of those other social programs that 800 million that
even his wife is laughing at this guy. Even Mika's laugh. This makes, and we're back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. Go ahead and hit that like button, my people. You know that it helps us out a ton. And of course it helps you because it helps us grow this new channel. Now, y'all, this is a relaunch, a reboot of the PIW Reacts channel. I'm going to be doing more reaction videos. Get off of, this is going to be kind of politics, you know, but this your boy, Brandon Johnson. So, you know, he's always entertaining, if not frustrating. But also on this channel, we're going to be doing some reaction videos to other types of content that's just not political. So make sure you hit a like. Make sure you subscribe to this one. Check down below. This is the PIW Reacts channel. Now, y'all, we today are going to be looking at the most frustrating clip that you will see all day. I guarantee it. This was posted by Patriot Oasis. So give Patriot Oasis a shout out. And let's just go ahead and get into today's most frustrating clip.
Would you also like to get federal funding to help put 5,000 more cops on the street in Chicago? Would that help drive down crime?
Now watch your boy, the illustrious sub 10% approval rating mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson. He cannot, there's something about his stupid ideology that just will not allow him to say, yeah, I'd love to have more cops. Watch how he just can't say that.
Well, look, policing by itself is not the full strategy.
No, I understand that. You've talked about the other things you want, and I said those are good and important programs, but I'm asking also, would 5,000 more police officers on the street in Chicago be helpful to go along with all of those social programs that a lot of cities are engaging in and having success with?
Do you think he's going to just go ahead and answer the question directly? Yes, give me the cops. Or no, I don't want the cops. We'll see here.
Well, look, here's the best way I can put it, Joe, is that in the 90s when I was in high school, we had 3,000 more police officers and we had 900 people being murdered every single year in Chicago. It's just not policing alone. Of course, we want more detectives.
Now, did Joe say it's policing alone? Joe specifically said, okay, all of the other stuff that you want, excellent. Do you want the police in addition to that? And the illustrious sub 10% approval rating Mayor of Chicago says it's not policing alone. What do we do with this guy, people?
I know it's not policing alone, but I know it's not policing alone. You've told me
his wife
everything else
touching.
you want. I'm curious, and this does come down to an ideological difference between people. Do you believe that the streets of Chicago would be safer if there were more uniformed police officers on the streets?
So here we have Joe just trying to rephrase the question in such a way as to get this highly educated brother to give him a straight answer. Would you like more cops? Do you think that okay, with everything that you want, would cops also help? Do you think that the streets would be safer with more cops?
Of Chicago.
I believe the city of Chicago and cities across America would be safer if we actually had, affordable housing. Look,
okay,
I'm not saying that
that's not the question I asked.
That's not the question, dummy. I mean, I hate to say dummy, but that's not the question, man. Answer the question.
My question is, and I just need a yes or a no, do you believe the streets of Chicago would be safer if you got all of those other extraordinary programs put back into place, which do have a history of being successful, if that's complemented by having 5,000 more cops on the streets of Chicago?
I don't believe that we should narrow it down to just police officers, Joe, is what I'm saying.
Y'all, why? I mean, I told you it's going to be the most frustrating clip you're going to see all day. This is why this guy, I almost said it. I'm not in Chicago. I'm not from Chicago. I'm not going to tell y'all who to vote for, but I mean, come on, people. He could just say no. He could just say, no, I don't think having more cops would make Chicago safer. He might have to justify it, but if that's his opinion, that's his opinion. But you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
It is an antiquated approach. I'm
Yeah,
saying
no,
we've invested in detectives.
Mr. Mayor, are you hearing what I'm saying? I'm agreeing with you that all of these other social programs are extraordinarily important. I just need a yes or a no, and then this will be the last time I ask. If you get all of those other social programs that 800 million that
even his wife is laughing at this guy. Even Meek is laughing. This makes I mean, it almost makes the mayor look like he can't comprehend the question. I mean, Joe, I'm sure, has dealt with people who have evaded the question, but it almost makes the mayor look dense. And I know he's not dense, you know. But he's just not a skilled politician either. That's the problem. He's probably a good social studies teacher. Like, the man should probably be in a classroom somewhere teaching kids about, you know, history, Constitution, and whatever else is included in social studies.
New York City does, Los Angeles, other people do with great success. Would an additional 5,000 cops on the streets in Chicago help complement those programs to make Chicago safer?
Look, we are working hard to make sure that our police department is fully supported. I don't believe that just simply putting out an arbitrary number around police officers is the answer. What I'm saying is policing and affordable housing. It's policing and mental and behavioral health care services. It's policing and youth employment. It's a full package. Of course, we want to make sure that our police department is fully supported. That's why I've invested in our Detectives Bureau, because what we have seen in the city of Chicago, when we solve crime, it acts and serves as a deterrent. It's policing.
Y'all, if you're in Chicago, I mean, if this guy has your vote, it must just be that y'all really don't. I mean, third biggest city in the country, world-class city. Y'all must have better options. And again, I'm not telling y'all who to vote for. I'm not telling you which direction to vote, but this is just plain unacceptable, people. Plain unacceptable.
And all of the other efforts that we're doing. Here's the last thing that I'll say to that. The federal government could work stronger to coordinate with my police department to get guns off the streets of Chicago. We've seen these coordination efforts work.
So now he's just changing the subject.
Couple of weeks ago, the ATF, working with my police department, we removed over 150 guns off the streets of Chicago that were trafficked in through Mississippi and Indiana. No one is saying that police officers don't play an incredible role in driving safety.
That wasn't the question.
Play an absolute pivotal role in that. But we have asked law enforcement to do too much. Police officers...
Finally, he's saying something that at least is somewhat relevant to the question.
Are being asked to be social workers, counselors. What I'm simply saying is, if we're going to build safe and affordable cities across America, the one thing that safe communities all have in common...
You hear Joe, he's like, I'm going to rewind that. Listen to Joe. He's just like, man, I'm done with this guy. Listen to the breath.
Cities across America. The one thing that safe communities all have in common, they invest in people. We have a poverty issue in the city of Chicago and cities across America. Police officers alone will not put food on the table. Police officers alone will not guarantee.
Who said police officers alone, fool? Nobody said police officers alone. Joe specifically said, what if you had all of the other stuff, $800 million worth of stuff, would you also like the police? And this person, illustrious sub 10% approval rating mayor, keeps saying police officers alone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Officers alone won't drive down unemployment. We need all of it. The President of the United States of America and the federal government could restore Medicaid. They could restore SNAP. They could stop defunding our public education system. Here's the most important point here.
Joe's like, yeah,
Justice
just
Brandeis,
wrap it up.
over 100 years ago, the first Jewish American.
Okay, so that's the end of the clip, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're not too frustrated. I hope you didn't have to pop an Advil watching this. I've said it on the main channel. I'm going to say here again. This guy is obviously highly intelligent. He's obviously trying to evade and deflect. He knows how to answer a question. He's doing this on purpose. He's not, in my opinion, a good politician. He's not, in my opinion, an inspirational character or figure at all. And frankly, he's showing you how to do this politics thing. He's showing you how to do it wrong. That's why he's illustrious sub 10% approval rating. Again, Nothing personal. I'm sure he's a wonderful guy. Other people have said that he is, and I don't doubt that at all. But Chicago, y'all are a city of millions of people. I'm sure y'all could do better than this. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think down in the comments. But before you do, y'all, please stop, hit the share button. Share this video out over email, text message, WhatsApp, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all of your favorite social mediums. Remember, this is the PIW Reacts channel, so look down and see if you're subscribed. If you're not, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget the thumbs up. I want to thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for liking and loving. Love y'all, and we'll see you back in the next one.